MOTV. The serpent uses the precursor to the MOTV, the Hawashai, whom dwelling in the called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth, to deliver his elect, and to pour out judgment as it is written. So, during the last days, as brothers know, as sisters know, in which Yahweh Shai return of the heat concerning these prophecies. The major prophecy of come to pass now is the RFID microchip being mandated around the world, which is the MOTV. But right now, Yahweh Shai show forth the signs that he have declared unto his servants, the prophets, when his disciple went unto him at the Mount of Olives. They asked him, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahweh shall list out various things that are supposed to come to pass, such as wars and rumors of wars, such as nation arise against nations, famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places, in which we had a pandemic recently where it changed the whole way how we go about with day-to-day life, even now we still have effect of what took place due to that pandemic, due to even the jump shot where a lot of people run got take stupidly by advice of them leaders, but no, what I want to focus on is the earthquakes in diverse places. This is not going to be a long video, because since the past couple days I've been putting out more and more video concerning earthquakes, because this is one of the major signs of the Lord that show forth now in the earth. Earthquake in diverse places, from Venezuela to Colombia to Peru to Texas, all over Indonesia, Japan. How about Shimon show out right now? There's a strong possibility I could have feel an earthquake when I sleep tonight, and when I wake up in the morning. And even when I feel it, I could have hear about it somewhere else. Now, I'm going to this. This is a 6.7 magnitude earthquake which shook Peru today. So I'm gonna play a clip and bring forth a quick precept. As I said, I'm not gonna make this video very long, just showing you more signs. This is what Yahweh Shai is doing in these last days, and these things have to strengthen his servants to be even more bold when they come out to going out and prophesying the end of this age.
We all left. I went to my mother's house, and her house had already been completely destroyed as well. We got her out.
Thank God. Survivors have been forced to flee damaged neighborhoods while civil defense teams assess the scale of destruction. Peru's National Civil Defense Institute is coordinating relief efforts as rescue workers race against time to locate anyone trapped beneath rubble. Back in 2007, Peru was hit with a 7.9 magnitude earthquake which hit the Pisco province in the Isa region and was responsible for the deaths of 600 people. Earthquakes are common in Peru as the country is located in the so-called Pacific Ring of Fire. What exactly is the Ring of Fire? Well, it is a 40,000 kilometer horseshoe-shaped belt encircling the Pacific Ocean, stretching from New Zealand and Indonesia through Japan and Alaska to the west coasts of North and South America. Earth's tectonic plates constantly collide, slide past, and sink beneath one another in this belt. This makes it the most geologically active region on the planet. The Ring of Fire houses about 75% of active and dormant volcanoes and is responsible for nearly 90% of all earthquakes worldwide, including many of the strongest ever recorded.
5 people have been killed as a powerful 5.5 magnitude earthquake struck central Peru. Now, according to reports, 20 people were injured and over 300 residents were displaced after the quake hit the country. The quake hit late Saturday near the city of Secaya in the Huancayo province, triggering the collapse of several homes and other buildings. Emergency crews carried out search operations overnight to save as many lives as possible. As the rescue operations continue, authorities say that the exact number of missing people still remains unknown.
We left with all my children and my husband. We all left. I went to my mother's house, and her house had already been completely destroyed as well. We got her out.
Survivors have been forced to flee damaged neighborhoods while civil defense teams assess the scale of destruction. Peru's National Civil Defense Institute is coordinating relief efforts as rescue workers race against time to locate anyone who's trapped beneath the rubble. Back in 2007, Peru was hit with a 7.9 magnitude earthquake, which hit the Pisco province in the Ica region and was responsible for the deaths of 600 people. Earthquakes are common in Peru as the country...
So as you can see, this is your bush in a shine. There's earthquakes in diverse places, you know. So I'm just gonna give you another teaser concerning what's going on in various countries around Europe.
Flames reached the rooftop for the first time. A coastal town evacuated by boat in the dead of night. Croatia, Greece, France, Germany, all burning at once. Thousands displaced, homes reduced to ash. Europe isn't just having a heat wave anymore. It's on fire. Wildfires are slowly engulfing the entirety of Europe. On the evening of August 13th, the Croatian coastal town of Omis faced the wrath of a major wildfire. A fire that broke out in Lokva Rogoznica continued burning towards Omis overnight, reaching the Borac neighborhood above the city center at around 1:45 a.m. local time. Omis Deputy Mayor Ivan Pivcevic told Slobodna Dalmatia that many houses had burned down, adding that strong daily winds had helped the fire to spread.
The fire is spreading, the wind is working against us. Many houses have burned down and the blaze is at the doorstep of many more buildings.
Evacuations were carried out by land and sea, with harbor authority boats transporting people from areas threatened by the fire. Part of Omis also lost electricity, while traffic on the Adriatic coastal road was disrupted. More than 150 firefighters were deployed to Lokva Rogoznica, where flames quickly swept through surrounding pine forests and vegetation before moving into residential areas and destroying homes and vehicles. Croatian wildfires forced hundreds of people to flee from a small tourist town on the country's Adriatic coast, as firefighters battled to contain the rapidly expanding blaze. At least 1,000 people displaced by the fire were moved into a local sports hall in Omis. All of this falls within a season that was already difficult even before this night. The 8,832 wildfires that Croatia has witnessed since the beginning of 2026 have already claimed the lives of 23 people. What sets Omis apart is that for the first time, the fire did not stay on the hillsides but reached the rooftops of a town in the middle of the tourist season. At the same time, northern Greece also faced a massive wildfire in the Halkidiki region, as a wildfire fanned by strong winds engulfed houses and trees. The Coast Guard said that more than 300 people had been evacuated by boat. Milos Nikolic, a tourist from Serbia, recounted the horror of wildfires and the sudden evacuation that followed.
My wife and me were in St. Nicholas Beach, and about 3 o'clock in the afternoon we saw a fire, saw smoke. And after that we received message from Greek government about warning. And after that we went from beach, go to Siviri, and Siviri is very, very big fire. In the middle, after that fire go to right side, and it was a disaster.
Meanwhile, a wildfire in western Germany has spread towards a village close to the border with Belgium. Authorities in Germany have ordered about 1,800 people to evacuate their homes in the early hours of Friday, August 14th. Similarly, French authorities evacuated 525 villagers after a wildfire broke out in the pine woods of the southwestern Landes region, near an area already devastated by major blazes this summer. Across Europe, successive heat waves this summer have intensified drought, strained water supplies, and left vegetation tinder dry, helping wildfires in Spain, France, and Greece scorch near unprecedented amounts of land.
This is flood in Philippines. 27 dead. So just give you a quick showing of things that transpire. Yo.
Dami nang tumirik. Baka tumirik yung motor ko. Pag tinaan ko pa dito.
This is Isaiah 29 verse 6, and it reads, "Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." So a lot of people see these things that transpire upon the earth now, and now make a correlation to the scriptures. They must say these are all prophecies of the end of this age, and that's why the prophets are out there day after day speaking on these things, whether them hear or whether them forbear you. These are the times that we're in. I hope this is edifying for the elect. With that one say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Shalom.